Waking up every day, I remind myself, I know I don't want to be that thug anymore as I walk out the door. I saw this magazine growing up with a male figure, fine jawline, black and navy corduroy suit, and everything. It reminds me that I had to be successful and be like him, that he was the ideal. But as life went by, I had to make ends meet, so all my childhood ideals went away as I stepped into the reality, what is known as being an adult. From where I grew up, if you are the pimp, you are the man. You see, women are like trophies. They held value and they increase your street cred. I had to make ends meet, yet be happy with what I did. That's when I adopted the name, Slickback. I was a pimp. To give some perspective, I rented out about 30 women for sexual favors at a time. It didn't matter where it was, as long as I got what I wanted. Capsules, trailers, hotels, a 2001 Honda Civic, you name it. I was driven by money. I was money hungry. I was going to do whatever was necessary for my own selfish needs. I even physically abused the girl. I pulled her hair and told her to call me daddy. I made sure to keep her in her place, that I was the alpha male. That's how I prolonged this career for so very long. I made sure I had control of the women at my disposal. They knew their rules. I even made headlines on the local newspaper for pimping 30 women at a time. Now you may ask me, how was I so successful? I was very meticulous with how I approached things. I gained their trust and flattered them with words. The line that wooed all, hey, feel this real quick. You like that, huh? Yeah, it's boyfriend material. I targeted the vulnerable, the ones who seek something to fill the void in their lives, whether it was love or a roof above their heads. I told them I would fulfill their needs, getting all the cars, houses, and luxurious stuff in their lives, and treat them like they were the focal point, that they didn't need anybody else. I exploited their needs and took advantage of it. I made money like there's no tomorrow. The girls I produced were the best equestrians in the business. Where everything turned was in 2010. I was shot and stabbed and left with multiple scar wounds on my abdomen, leaving me in life-threatening condition. Clearly I survived, and second chances don't happen very often, and I knew that I had to stop what I was doing. It was a life lesson. But even so, it was tough. I hadn't experienced a day without a girl and or make profit because of a girl. I was isolated from the world and developed social isolation. I was cut off from society. It was like a distance between you and the world. You cannot see any tangible future, so there is a feeling of hopelessness. It was for the very first time I wondered if this is how my sex slaves felt. Feeling lonely at sea with rough waters, trying to tread water and believing yourself entirely alone. No hope of rescue, and knowing that you're going to run out of energy soon, and eventually one of the wave is going to be enough for you to sink under. But I knew that what was going on wasn't right, and I was letting the second chance go to waste, and realized this was a sign from God. From that day forth, all I needed was a 9-to-5 job to pay bills and make ends meet. I undergone rehab every day to get back on my feet and turn around the life I once had. It wasn't easy, but I strived through. I had difficulty getting out of bed, the basics of life if I had to put it. But you see, pimping will always be in my blood. Now I don't pimp girls, but I use the qualities that I have adopted of pimping to the way I live. My swagger, to be specific. I now have turned the negative to a positive. I am a motivational speaker now, using the power of words and manipulation to influence good to others around me. Your experiences shape who you are, and you use these lessons to not become a better bad person. Thank you.